Oh, Valkyrie feels dirty because nobody is ready for it. Nobody sees this card, and I think that she really should be in more places. She-Hulk, I don't care. Here's the Killmonger. They killed their own demon? Hold on. Val, pop 'em. Angela, buff yourself. Yes! Oh, and they felt so secure. Dropping a 12-point death, 10-point She-Hulk, Killmonger to sweep my board away. No, not in my house. Welcome, my friends, back to Marvel Snap. We're recording this, at least for the day, from the happiest city in the United States of America, and here to spread the joy, we're bringing you a list that is going to be able to absolutely destroy the Shuri lists that are cropping up all over the meta. Our Lord and Savior Valkyrie is here to put them in their place. Both Valkyrie and Shuri recently downgraded from Series 5 into Series 4. The Shuri list previously had been able to hang with Surfer and Zabu, and then with the nerfs to both Surfer and Zabu, Shuri is the tip of the spear. She's absolutely everywhere. This list will let us rob the cubes from those meta sheep as we kick ourselves up to infinite. Let's look at the heart of the list here. And this list, it's not just tech to be able to beat Shuri. We have a number of play patterns that do hard counter that matchup, but we're just gas. We can hang in there up against any matchup that we face. We have a very special tactical option to be able to play against Killmonger, but more on that at the end. We are rocking Bast and Valkyrie. Bast setting the power of all cards in our hand to 3, able to juice up a number of the efficiency pieces that we are running, and then Valkyrie setting all cards at this location to 3 power. That's going to be both ours and our opponents, and we are of course running cards that are going to be able to benefit from getting set to 3 small bodies that are then generating a lot of value off being able to either receive team-wide buffs or give location-specific buffs, and then the Valkyrie is going to be able to hold back the big bodies with such a huge step down for that 30-point Red Skull that the Shuri is trying to develop, and then copy with the Taskmaster or the Zola. Oh man, it's such a beautiful thing when it all comes together. So we have these 2 key tech cards. We're running Zoo Efficiency as our core, and then we have this set of 4 cards right here generating the ongoing buffs that are really putting us over the top. We have the Kazar buffing all of our 1-drops. We have the Iron Man doubling the strength at that location, and we have the Blue Marvel adding +1 to everything at the location. I don't mind that Kazar is getting trimmed up by the Bast or the Valkyrie, and we have the Mystique that is then able to copy, duplicating any of these effects quite happily. Of course, the Mystique and Iron Man generate so much power gain from getting hit with the Bast, getting hit with the Valkyrie. The Mystique being able to pick up on the Blue Marvel is also absolutely incredible. So this just gives us this baseline stat efficiency, strong tempo, usually gives us initiative that lets us swing our Valkyrie in before they are able to protect with, say, a Cosmo. In most play patterns, we can then get away with Valkyrie coming in here. So then the rest of our list is meant to be these small bodies to receive the AoE buffs and the buffs up to 3 power from Bast or Valkyrie. Hood, it's self-explanatory. A 1-2 that generates a 1-6, sure, but what about a 1-3 that generates a 1-6 that gets buffed by both Kazar and Blue Marvel? I'll play that over and over again. Ant-Man, of course, also being able to get the +3, buffing him up to the 1-3 is beautiful. Squirrel Girl, so much efficiency. We're looking to just absolutely flood the board in the early turns, and then effectively we want 3 cards in every single location by turn 5. And then we just play our big boys to be able to lock in the lanes that we want to win. Iceman is too good of a 1-drop to pass up. The Angela, because we're playing so many cheap cards, can easily scale up, and then starting out at 0 power, yeah, she's happy to be able to receive the buffs as well, because she'll be able to add the +2s on top of the set to 3 effect that the Valkyrie or Bast is going to give her. And then the Mysterio. You might be saying, well, Teddy, the 2-4 is getting trimmed down to 3 by Bast. Aha, but any effect that changes the power of Mysterio in hand is applied to the clones. So if Mysterio is hit by the Bast, it means that he will be a 2-3, but both of his clones are also 2-3. So rather than being net total 2-4, he is a 2-9. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Also, if you get the Mysterio clone just down on the board, he can get picked back up with the Valkyrie. So we're generating value in a number of different spaces on the Mysterio, and that is our list. I've had great results with this list so far. It's been refined to the point that every card has a good reason for being here, strong synergy with everybody else. I don't think it's optimized to the point that it's the perfect list yet. You're gonna have to let me know down in the comments if you guys have any ideas on how to be able to improve this yet further. And as I promised, we have our specific tech up against the Killmonger. Yeah, if you are going to be facing up against a list that has run Killmonger, they popped it on you in the mid game, or they are something that's really, it's a destruction deck where you just know that they have it, they've snapped, they're posturing like it's going to be able to clip you, you're just going to go right down to this little red button on the bottom left, press that, and then go for the leftmost option here. That's all we got for you. Bast is a great opening here. And we do have the destruction list. Are we going to have to use our special tactic? Well, maybe. Is it too much of an improvement to say that, hey, I'm just going to retreat away from Killmonger rather than retreat away from Shuri? I don't know. The Mysterio and some of our play pattern can actually hang us in there against the destruction list, so it's not a guaranteed drop-off. But it is a hard counter. I'm wondering if we can work armor in. It just hasn't quite clicked together yet where he's going to fit in the list. All right, come on. Give me a real battle here. Do I want to set Hood? Do I want to set Squirrel Girl? I think I go Squirrel Girl early. Hold the Hood in case we draw Bast. That would be beautiful. Opponent showing Hood as well. Destruction is becoming very popular as well. The step back from Shuri, the step back from Zabu made people remember their first love, Barrow. We'll set up Angela on right. I don't mind the Squirrel Girl just spamming everything out. Once again, our special Killmonger tactic might be coming on the table. Project Pegasus. 8. Okay. I mean, I would have loved to play both Blue Marvel and the Khazar, but it's clearly going to be Blue Marvel here. And then Mysterio here, Hood on left. Yeah. Man, if they don't have Killmonger, my Khazar's gonna pop off. I love this situation. Okay, buff the Angela. What did they set up? If you give a lot of extra energy to destruction, what do they go for a combo, or do they try and play? Yep, comboing together. Carnage. And then Arrow. Okay. The fact that it got the kill just on... Oh, it was the real Mysterio. How unfortunate. They deploy the demon, though. Showing potentially... no ability to play the Killmonger, or an unwillingness to play the Killmonger. They still might. Though it would surprise me. Whoa, he hit the Valk. So what's the play? I mean, it's like Iron Man mid here. Snap. We're looking at Project Pegasus. They've already deployed Arrow. Game plan is Valk, then Demon together at the end. Man, I wish the Valkyrie was actually a forecast so that she fit in with the rest of all of the control cards that are forecasts. Ooh. That slows us down. It does slow us down. I wanted to be able to bring them in together. Now they're going to be able to play their death. They go first. I still top them, right? They play death. I set them all to 3. That means they set to 12. I then buff Squirrel. Angela, receive buff from Blue Marvel. Khazar on the Squirrel. And the additional buff on the Angela. Well, and the Valkyrie from the Blue Marvel. Oh, Valkyrie feels dirty because nobody is ready for it. Nobody sees this card. And I think that she really should be in more places. She-Hulk, I don't care. Here's the Killmonger. They killed their own demon? Hold on. Valk, pop 'em. Angela, buff yourself. Yes! Oh, and they felt so secure. Dropping a 12-point death, 10-point She-Hulk, Killmonger to sweep my board away. No, not in my house. Oh, we are riding high with this opening hand. If you guys enjoy, it got even better. If you guys enjoy these style of deck guides, show some love to the video, help promote it out to the rest of the community, and show up for our streams. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday on YouTube and on Twitch. We'll love to see you guys out there. We work on deck building for stuff like this. Theory crafting, battling viewers, etc., etc. It's always a great time to hang out. I'll go Angela first. I don't want to show too much. Warrior Falls is actually a problem. Is it the biggest hood you've ever seen? Let me know in the comments. What is the biggest hood you've ever seen? Hood, not demon, hood. 1.5? He's unstoppable. Okay, so let's deploy. This Mysterio is a 215 because it puts a 5-point Mysterio, 5-point illusion, 5-point illusion. Now granted, the one at Warrior Falls probably gonna die. I would say without a doubt going to die, but it's pretty funny. It's almost bigger than the demon. Showing his true heroic colors. You're going wave? You're gonna wave. Okay, so are you Destroyer or Galactus? People are pretty high on this, oh, my 1.5 hood! People are pretty high on Wave Destroyer right now, but obviously Galactus is incredible. Do I want to hold Iron Man, that being the case? I think I do hold Iron Man. So we will just try and set Demon. Man, that's a step down off of Wave. Huge step down off of Wave. They play to Wakandan Embassy. It's Onslaught. Not at all what I thought we would face. Okay, okay. What do you do with the Onslaught? It's some kind of meme deck, right? I haven't seen any really competitive decks with the Onslaught stack in recent history. What do I do with this? I don't know. You're going to be setting up like the Gambit to destroy my entire board. I mean, hats off to you if you can manage it. I'm going to play my 5-power Iron Man on this stack. Just in case you've got Iron Man as well. I mean, if you've got Iron Man, you probably still beat me. No, you're playing 2 cards. Sunspot, Wong. Yeah, so is it Gambit? If Gambit, then we do body spam. So much body spam. I guess I have to play mid because I'm putting the squirrels on the sides just to be as efficient as possible. It could be anything that he wants to trigger over and over again. He's probably then going to set Mystique. Yeah, I mean, we could go down, but honestly, he got it. He got the meme to work. Let's see it happen. And let's see if you can outrun my Iron Man that got buffed up like I was playing negative. I'm not going to snap because he hit the absolute high roll for a deck that's teched for this, but I feel pretty good.
Iron Man.
Decided not to play for Warrior Falls at all. Interesting choice. And I have, if it is Gambit, they've got a lot of little squirrel shields. There's the Mystique. Buffed as well. And now, do I get fast forward? We're just gonna be here a little while, guys. Yeah, they win the Wakandan Embassy. We don't get the fast forward. No, how many more? Oh, you piece. Oh, it was so close. I mean, I'm not mad because I didn't snap. Only 2 cubes for that. They should have snapped. Hazar, Valkyrie, Iron Man. We get Morag. Trying to slow us down. We should still be able to get a lot of pressure into Morag. I'm actually not sure what the Morag interaction with Mysterio is. Because if I play Mysterio on mid, do I get the clone on left? Because normally he plays left to right. That's This is the crazy thing about this game is that there's so many niche situations of location card combos and then like combinations of card combos with a single location that you can legitimately not know what things do even when you played Steam. What is he telling me? Over 700 hours? Well, I mean, I'm probably well over 1,000 hours, given that I play on mobile as well. And that's only on the main release. I played in the beta as well. Ooh, you little green goblin. Spicy. You are Galactus. Knowing that you are Galactus, well, they haven't got the energy cheat yet. I mean, we have the Valkyrie, right? The Valkyrie cannot touch null, but I would really like the Iron Man to get buffed up by the Bast. I can go Val. Yeah, I could go Iron Man and then Valk instead. That could catch him off guard. Okay, we have our play. There's the wave. So here comes Galactus. Galactus is going to have to play to Wakanda. It's where they seeded it with the Goblin anyway. So I happily deploy Iron Man as my best chance. Dude. Interesting. They're going to have initiative. I think that's really good for us. Also, there's not a lot of power getting destroyed for null. I snap? Have you ever snapped into Galactus? I'm sure if you're running some kind of control and you have the absolute read on them, you have. They didn't snap. Why didn't they snap? You're supposed to snap early with Galactus if you want any cubes. They don't go for it?
I am Iron Man.
They're too cowardly. Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin? What is happening? And what do I want to do? Fascinating. Did they chicken out or did they never have it? Maybe I shouldn't have snapped. I don't know. It's hard to get the read, but how can we finish it up now? Our Iron Man is looking pretty dead. Bast Blue Marvel looks pretty good. Buffs this side, not by enough to beat him. Buffs this by a lot. Morag is left kind of hanging, but are they going to be able to get any pressure over here to Morag? They have to play something to Wakanda, and then they have to play something else to Morag, and they haven't set up any other combos. Maybe they play Carnage and just, like, pray the Wolverine bounces? We snapped. I feel obligated to roll in here. It's a Gamora. It's a 12? Hold on. I'm getting the buffs from the Khazar and the Blue Marble, and I tick up for margin of victory by 1!
Victory!
Let's go! We'll go Iceman. When in doubt, always Iceman on turn 1. Mess up their energy curve. Sunspot. Put Ant-Man Khazar. I like this spread. Blue Marvel. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put Ant-Man together here. Want to leave Avengers Compound with some open space, though most likely it's only going to receive 1 card on turn 5. We have so many 5 costs that we really get locked up the last 2 turns. We just play those couple cards. Valkyrie hitting Throne Room has a great ring to it. We will Demon on left. One of our few tower cards to actually be able to punch through -2 on Necrotia. Then Khazar might be going over there as well. We'll see. Ooh, Sauron, Shuri, here we come. Bast, you don't do anything for me. You're too late. And you would have been great. I had Hood, Ant-Man, Iceman. Turn 1, I would have played you. Turn 4, I don't play you. It's as simple as that. Is it the Khazar here? I want them to have initiative so that my Valk will be able to hit any extra cards that they play there. Well, yes. No? Turn 5, they're playing to Avengers Compound. So this turn, they're just playing Shuri. Next turn, they're playing big card to Avengers Compound. And I'm popping them with the Valk. That being the case, I'd probably play Khazar Throne Room. Typhoid Mary. So they didn't find the Shuri, but we're able to still mess with them here. Smoke them if you got them. Do you wait? I know that they have to play here. So I could just go like Blue Marvel. Set up established dominance across the board. And then hit him with the Valkyrie next. The only thing that stops me is Cosmo, which They might run. Who knows? They might just full pass here to be able to open up She-Hulk Taskmaster on the final turn, which I'd be very frustrated at seeing. But that would be the one thing that stops us. That's the play pattern that really makes Shuri disgusting. Okay, they play. Is it Shuri? Did you find her now? Taskmaster. Ooh. Feeling a little confident there on Avengers compound. You shouldn't. You just shouldn't. I'll go Squirrel. Yeah. Can I take any more cubes off you, my friend? Any more cubes off you, my friend? He's probably gonna leave, right? Maybe I should have left it. Because he sees Shang-Chi coming in his future. He's fine. Loktar Ogar? Could have stopped you with anything. You didn't believe me. And the sunspot cut down? Oh no. Is that a 0 power lizard that I see? And an 8 cube victory? Grab this. He's okay with playing it. That spectrum is actually huge for us. APOC getting bigger. Warm. You had both APOC and Swarm on the Nakia? Wowza. That's so good for them. Is it good enough? I don't know. Because I go Blue Marvel here. And then I go Mystique on 5. Loading up Washington. With Swarms? This feels premature. Like you're tipping your hand to me. Shouldn't do that, by the way. I need to Mystique now. And then Spectrum Valk wins. Spectrum Valk wins so hard. Dude. They go all in on the APOC. I've got bad news for your APOC, mate. I have such bad news for your APOC. Ding. Buff. Man, it must hurt for that APOC to be so futile. Hellcat 0422, are you running Shuri? Vibranium Mines, I would like to avoid that for now. Given that I do not have my Valkyrie in hand yet. I don't have any of my win conditions in hand yet. We need to top deck all of them. Limbo will give us the time to do so. Not that this deck needs the turn 7. We're pretty set on filling up the board entirely by turn 6, so maybe we'll be able to make good use of it. Lemuria. This could be... Do I play Mysterio? I don't know, I might just wait here on turn 3 and see what we draw and what the opponent does. We get Hood. I'm in the same position I was last turn. No more information because of Lemuria, of course. The Mysterio would start picking up Vibranium, which I don't think I want. So it's like Squirrel Girl Hood. Yeah. That way it's an open lane to be able to play Valk. What do we get from the opponent? Turns 3 and 4. It's Sauron. It's Sunspot. It's Sauron Shuri. Here we go. Here we go. Please give me the Valkyrie. I have trained for this moment. And drop Iron Man on Lemuria. Uncommon play for me, but here we are. The Iron Man is great tech up against the Red Skull. Same cost, but then he's able to double the buffs that you're receiving by the Red Skull, so it really just completely nullifies what Red Skull can do. Go, we got the Valk. Okay. Okay. The opponent with the Sunspot developed. Most Shuris now, their play pattern is just pass into a doubled She-Hulk comboed with something else. We have to be careful with initiative. The Valkyrie has to be able to win her lane. So I want to set something, but not too much. And frankly, Mystique copying Iron Man is chef's kiss. Because we'll be behind. I don't care if I draw Vibranium. In fact, I would actually enjoy comboing it with the Valkyrie. So then, I play Demon or do I play Ant-Man? I think I actually play Ant-Man now, because this could be a lane that we Valk, depending on what they do. We snap? We're confident. We know we have it? How good is the opponent feeling? I hope they come at us swinging. They have the Sauron set, so they... Oh, it's the Red Skull now. Ooh, they went with the Red Skull now. Okay.
I am Iron Man.
We have to make something special happen here. They are going to be able to either Zola or Taskmaster. It comes down to the read of what they're going to play. Oh my gosh. What do you have? What do you have, my friend? Because you can't cover everything. It's not possible to block every contingency. You've already shown the Ebony Maw. All you have is Zola or Taskmaster. Sure, you can play a Lizard. I can handle that. I can handle a Lizard. But is it Zola? You played Red Skull conspicuously to the single location. This tells me it's Zola. I play... Oh my gosh. It all rides on this read. It's nuts. This is the read. Hit me with the Zola. Come on. Come on. I know you want to. Oh, there you did it. No. Duplicating 30-point Red Skulls. I'm waiting in my Rainbow Road treading boots. No, you don't. No, you don't. Let's go. Oh, man. Ooh, sheesh. I'm surprised they didn't snap back at us. Give her the golden eyes. So here is the list in all of its counter-meta goodness, man. I can't wait to hear your comments down below on how we can potentially tool this to be able to handle more of the matchups that we are seeing right now in the meta. Shuri is just so annoying, able to sit back and then dump all of her points all together with the Taskmaster or the Zola. You don't know, you have to make the read. But if you do make the reads, we have the exact tools that we need to be able to take it to them, which is so satisfying. After a particularly egregious tournament loss on my part to a Sauron Shuri list, I have made it my mission to be able to equip others to not have to suffer the same defeat as myself. If you guys give this deck a try, I hope it gains you many cubes on your climb up to infinite. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.